Alright, I wanted to do a little bit of an update on the painted desert tank. See, this is week 5 for it being up and running. I did cycle it before I started putting plants or animals in it. Currently with animals, we have 4 white cloud minnows, 2 nerite snails, 2 amano shrimp, and 6 neocardina shrimp in different colors. Plant load, we have 4 Luigia repens, and we'll go over and look at those. There's 3 of them there, and then 1 there. We have Anubis Nana Petite. Then in the back, I did move the water sprite from the right corner and I put it in the left corner by the filter. Just hides it a little better. We do want that desert look. The back tree is tipped with Marimo moss ball that I shredded. The front tree is Christmas moss. And we got hair grass, 2 dwarf sage, and they're putting out runners. This is kabamba that I'd taken and I tipped it. If you're familiar with gardening, you tip a pepper and it'll stop it from growing up, but it'll put off more shoots. We'll see how it goes. It's looking pretty good. And then the big deal is I did get some Pogostone Heiferii as a tissue culture. There were 7 that were showing roots at the time. This was 3 weeks ago. I currently have 42 new plants. You can see them here at the front and towards the side. There are a couple right there, and some right in front of that Luigia repen. This tank gets a 50% water change once a week, and at that time it is dosed with Scape products. 5 milliliters of Prime, 5 milliliters of Excel, 5 milliliters of Stable, 1 milliliter of Flourish, and 1.5 milliliters of iron. I bounce that around a little bit depending on what I see with the tank each week. It also gets dosed every other day with a cocktail that I've made up. It's 1 milliliter. Inside that is Excel, Flourish, Prime, and let's see, iron. People have told me and asked me questions about, am I worried about burning the Marimo moss ball? Well, you tell me how beautiful that looks even with the way I'm dosing with Excel. Even managed to put some over here in this rock and it's looking pretty good. The substrate does have Flourish root tabs every 4 square inches. And I just did a water tank, so it's a little cloudier than I like for filming a video, but I thought I'd show people what it does look like after a water change, and it's doing good. You can also see there's no algae growing on the sides, or the back, or even the front. And the filter is, again, it's a 150 gallon an hour palm pump with a modified Hikari filter on it. And can't see it, but there's an air line that goes into the back, or into the bottom of it. When it comes on, it basically makes it snow in there. You've seen that in the other video.